Find your inner pace.
Right, hello. So I'm back again for a second video. I'm going to actually do a review of exactly the same thing as I did before. This is the Trangia mini cook set. I made a few changes from the first video. I went onto Amazon and bought a little windshield, which I'm hoping is going to stop the wind from burning all the fuel away. The second change I've made is I bought a shed load more fuel. I'm using denatured spirits. Yes, denatured means that it's got something added to it, so if you drink it, it's really bad for you, to stop people from drinking it. So it's denatured. I'm going to make coffee. I decided to bring a coffee filter. I did have this, I haven't bought it for today. It's Sea to Summit collapsible coffee filter. So you just put the coffee in, pour the water in, put it over your cup, job done. And also I have this was a present from somebody, from Simon from work, and it's a nice little cook set. It's got a little chopping board, it's got a knife, it's got a spork, it's got loads of different little spices and stuff. So I bought that along with me today because I'm going to try and cook some bacon and eggs as well. So hopefully there's enough fuel this time and I can make a nice cup of coffee, bacon and eggs, job done. Okay, right, so the cook set, again, this is it. I mean, the size is fantastic. I mean, it fits in the palm of your hand. It's actually quite thin. I know that you can get smaller, narrower cook sets where you can put your little gas in there and your little stove in there, but they go longer this way. Yes, this is quite narrow and it fits right in the palm of your hand, and I don't know the weight of it, but it's very light. Inside, again, as I said before, you've got the pot grips, yes, and stove itself and a bit for boiling on. Okay, so I'm going to set this up, put some water in. I'll show you lighting it. I'm going to put it down on the floor. I'm going to use the windshield and let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm there pretty much. I'll have a quick look down here. I've got the windshield on. The windshield is a lot better. It's not blowing up like it did before. It was like big flames. Now it's just getting on its business. I've set the stopwatch and I'm looking forward to a cup of coffee in a bit, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully more luck. I'll have a warmer, hotter cup of coffee than last time. Right, so a couple of other things. Yes, this Sea to Summit coffee thing, I bought it initially to take to work and make coffee at work because we don't have a coffee filter machine and I didn't want to buy an AeroPress, and I thought I could use it when I go bikepacking and stuff. So it's really good. I mean, it folds really small and it fits into things like into this. It fits into the Trangia cook set. I think it's really good and worth the 60-70 swatters, so about 12-13 pounds that I paid for it. Okay, so the good news is we've got to 7.5 minutes and the water is boiling. It's definitely to do with how windy it was last time. So the, I don't know, 20-30 swatters I spent on that windshield, it's a must. Okay, so I'm just finishing off my coffee. Have a look and see what you think, so you can see that it filters through quite nicely. I mean, it doesn't pour straight through, so you get weak coffee. It actually pours through at quite a nice rate. So actually, I think it's great for just this purpose. Okay, so for the last part of this, I'm going to try cooking on this. Apparently is a frying pan, so we're going to see how good it is. I did bring a bit of oil, so let's have a look and see what happens. It's lit. Pan on. Bit of oil. My bacon bits, or lardons. I think you call them lardons. I don't know. What I don't know. What? You can hear that frying already. You can't smell that, but I can. It's fantastic. Right, let's give that a few minutes and we'll come back. Right, so I've decided to go to town and add a little bit of spice. If I can make it a little bit Mexican. I'll put a bit of chili in, a bit of garlic, a bit of paprika, sounds good. A bit of salt. And let's see how that tastes. Almost like, hopefully it will almost be like huevos ranchos, man. Right, let's do the egg. Probably didn't need the fat, because the fat from the bacon would have probably been enough. Okay, and there we have it, job done. So let's take this off. And there we have it. And there we have it. Huevos Ranches, Campinos Forest, come on. Right, so I'm back home and I just wanted to tell you about my thoughts about the Trangia stove. I love it to bits, I have to say. I'm obviously not being paid for this because it's only my first ever review video on YouTube. So, Trangia, I've done a cracking job.
Obviously, they're experts at making these little fuel burners. It's a great little kit, and even the inside bits, they all stick together when you put the little stove down inside the crown, yes, and you put your pot on. It doesn't slide. It's really weird. It just fits perfectly into this ridge that runs round. And it's the same with the frying pan. At one point in the frying pan video, I kind of give it a little shake when I put the frying pan on the flame part. And there's no movement there. It's just designed so beautifully. And I think the first video I made, I don't think I did it justice at all. I think for 7.5 minutes, it's probably a bit less than that if I'd have checked. So let's say 7 minutes to boil water on an autumn day. I think it's pretty good. I'm not in a rush. I don't need to carry around a jet boil and do it in 90 seconds. I'm happy just to relax. And actually, the cooking part, I mean, boiling water, it took 7 minutes, yes. But the frying part was almost instantaneous. And I think that that's going to be a real winner for the Trangia Mini. I'm not sure if I'm going away for 5 days. I'd take it with me. For the simple fact of how much fuel I'd have to take. And I'd need to buy one of those proper canisters that doesn't leak, rather than today I just took it in a plastic bottle. So I'd need to think about that. But I think for one night, 2 nights, definitely, the Trangia Mini will be in my pack, along with the little Sea to Summit coffee dripper, which I also loved a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.